Okay, in this last video that we're covering to generate graphs and pictures, we're going to look at a scatter diagram. You use a scatter diagram when you have two variables and both variables are quantitative. So both variables need to be numbers. And if they're numbers, then you can produce a scatter diagram and build a trend line. So I'm going to go to the data file, chapter 2 data file, and go to the stereo worksheet. And what we have is that we're looking at how many commercials that we put out and then the subsequent sales volume. So my thought is that if I put two commercials out, or the more commercials I put out, the more volume I should get. And the question is that true or not? So let's plot this because these are real numbers. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can get big, and these are real numbers. They're close to numbers that we can get. So let's plot these. Now the chart we're going to use is a scatter chart. So if under insert, if I hover over this, you can see a scatter chart is also called an XY chart. The reason that is important is that you want to put your cause on the x-axis and your effect on the y-axis. What do you think that you can control is on the x-axis and the result is on the y-axis? So if I looked at these, this is what I can control. How many commercials I want to put out. This is the effect. So I'm actually going to really emphasize and say that's my x, this is my y. Like that. So what I want to plot then is these. And look what it did. It put my commercials on the x-axis and it put my sales volume on the y-axis. So how am I going to trick you on a test? I could give you the same data, exact same data, but I've got it like that. I put the x-axis to the right of the y-axis. And if you go, and again, you got to know what is the cause and what's the effect, and sometimes that's a little tricky, but if it's clearly labeled that these are my x's and these are my y's, if you grab the data and you plot it, Excel won't tell you that's wrong, but that's wrong because you're plotting the cause on the y-axis and the effect on the x-axis, and that's not how you're supposed to do it. The cause is always on the x-axis. So if I give it, I try to trick you like that, make sure you move that or copy it or move it over and word it to something like this. And don't draw any lines where the data is not ordered, so you don't want to use this when you're just going to get confused. Just use the dots. So you can see that it looks like that there is some type of pattern. We did try 2 different weeks where we had 1 commercial, and we tried 2 weeks of 2 commercials and 3. So we've got some type of balanced experiment, and it looks like that the volume goes up as the number of commercials increases. Now I could actually always fit a theoretical line. This is real data. If I right click on any of the data points, right click and add a trend line, and I'm going to do a linear. Here's other choices, but we'll stay with the linear. If I just stop like that, you can see that this is a fairly good fit of a linear equation, which leads me to think that I should get a linear change in volume as I increase the commercials. Now we don't have any data that says what 6 commercials would do for us, but since that's not too far of an extrapolation, you could probably predict that if I had 6 commercials, I would wind up over there. Thanks.